Saudi Arabia has announced its decision to cancel fees for issuing commercial activity licenses for hotels, hotel apartments, and residential resorts in the kingdom as part of the Tourism Investment Enabler program, which aims to transform the kingdom into a tourism powerhouse by making investment in the Saudi tourism sector more affordable. Currently, the economy of Saudi Arabia is dominated by petroleum. As the government seeks to diversify, tourism is an obvious choice. The recent openness to tourism is a positive sign for economic growth, as well as a spiritual opportunity for a country that only a few years ago was mostly closed to tourists and prevented Christians from entering unless they had a business visa or work permit. A friend of INcontext shared how the introduction of an e-visa system, which allows tourists to apply online with just a hotel booking, removes a major barrier for long-term missionaries. To obtain a visa in the past was a cumbersome, costly process which required a local invitation. The new system allows missionaries to invite support groups from home for prayer walks and engagement with locals without the risk of linking them to their own records. Many new tourism hotspots are being developed in rural areas where locals have had limited contact with foreigners nor exposure outside of Islam. Saudis are notably curious and friendly, making conversations with them relatively easy. The Crown Prince has repeatedly expressed his desire to return Saudi Arabia to a more moderate form of Islam, introducing reforms that have led to relatively greater freedom. Despite the progress made, Saudi Arabia continues to have a low tolerance for human rights. Religions other than Islam cannot be practiced openly, and no official churches are allowed. Most Christians are migrant workers from Asia and Africa, but there are also a small number of Saudi Christian converts. Conversion from Islam is unacceptable, so most Saudi Christians practice their faith in secret. The fact that Saudi Arabia is opening its doors to tourists demonstrates how God can change seasons. Another example of such change is the kingdom's openness to foreign entrepreneurs and business owners by granting entrepreneurship licenses to eligible applicants and allowing businesses to be 100% foreign owned. These changes present a significant opportunity for business as mission ventures to thrive in a formally restricted market. As Christians, we need to think creatively about using these open doors to be witnesses in the country. While it is still risky to meet with local believers and tourists won't have the opportunity to build long-term relationships, it does provide a chance to undertake prayer trips and be witnesses to everyone we encounter.